Okay, I think we are live. Now, dang it, I forgot to charge the iPad mini. It is on 10%, so it is what it is. But welcome, everyone. I'm going to wait for the notifications to go out. If anyone is early, hello. Let me try to maybe change. I feel like it's not centered. There we go. So, guys, I'm really excited about a lot of stuff. I have a lot of stuff that I need to share with you guys. So, a lot on the agenda, and hopefully this can be a short live stream because I have work to do, and I will explain in just a second on what I mean. So, guys, I still don't have that notification. Hold on, let me see if I can hop on already. Oh, there it is. Wonderful. Welcome, everyone. How is everyone doing? Yes, I just got out of the shower. This is why my hair is a little messy, but we shall go with it. We already have Mr. Aaron saying first. Hello, Mr. Aaron. How you doing? Here, let me move this chair real quick. All right. Damn, I should have put some product in my hair because now I just feel like my hair is really frizzy right now. Like I said, I just got out of the shower not too long ago. But welcome everyone who's early. I do appreciate it. I do see some of the comments coming in. Once again, I'm just fixing my hair because it's so frizzy right now, and I hate cuando tengo el copete. For those that don't know what that is, it just basically means when your hair kind of makes like a little awkward tail at the front end, if you will. How's everyone doing though? I do see Aaron was here first. We have Gareth Mallory saying, what's up, bro? Hello, Mr. Gareth. Miss History Buff saying, hi, Juan. Miss History Buff, I need to talk to you because we have NVDA on the agenda. No, but before anything, sorry, guys, for last week, or no, I'm sorry. Well, technically, I mean, I guess it was last week, depending on when you consider the start of the week. Sunday was the Copa America Finals. Now, for those of you that don't watch soccer, you might have no clue what I'm talking about, but it was basically the South American soccer finals. So it was between Argentina and Colombia, and it was a spectacle to see. Not only was it a good game, but there was a lot of drama before the game actually started with a lot of people. I think this was at Hard Rock Stadium. Yeah, there was a lot of people that were like sneaking in through the vents. Like there were walls that they kind of like tore down, and so some people were climbing through some walls. It was crazy. It was madness. And so the game not only got delayed, but it didn't finish until like 12:30 because the game was actually very, very intense, and they went into extra time for those that understand soccer. So it was a really, really close match. I was betting on Colombia, and sadly they lost. Yeah, Argentina won 1-0. So congratulations to any Argentinian fans that are watching or that are subscribers of this channel. We also have Mr. Taher Hussein. Taher, I haven't seen you here in such a long time. Taher, how have you been? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel, that is. Hopefully you've been doing good. All right. So a few things I want to talk about specifically on this stream. One of them is NVIDIA, right? And what it's doing in the stock market, because NVIDIA does tie a lot of our tech products together. Also, Samsung. The Samsung products are dropping. So where I work at AT&T, we sell these products. So basically, it's in my best interest to review them and to get to know them, because as a salesman, half the battle is sounding credible and half the battle is sounding somewhat like you know what you're talking about. So if you do those things, then you're 50% of the way to the sale. Now, the things that are released, and trust me, it's a lot. There's the new Fold 6, the new Flip 6, which don't really change all too much from their predecessors, but I'm still excited. I don't know if I should upgrade to it. Like, I have an Ultra, an S24 Ultra, but I really don't know if it's a wise idea to get a Fold. I don't know. But then there's new Galaxy Buds Pro and then new Galaxy Buds, just the standard ones. So those are essentially, think about it like regular AirPods 3rd generation versus something like AirPods Pro. So try to think about it that way. They also have new watches. So if you guys don't know, Samsung basically copied Apple's formula, and their new Pro Edition watch, or whatever they call it, I forget the official name of it, but they literally copied and pasted the Ultra. It looks so similar. If you look at the marketing, like legitimately, the band mimics the Ocean Band almost to a T. I don't know how Samsung is actually able to get away with this. It's actually pretty crazy. So there's that, and then they have the new Galaxy Ring. So they have this new ring that is supposed to help a lot with like your health information, your health data, And so all of this stuff we are going to be selling at well, any telecom company is going to sell them. But I think I'm going to order all of this stuff on Friday. And here's my idea, guys. This is what I propose, because I think my lifestyle definitely has changed from when I was at UGA in school, right? So now with a full-time job, also trying to spend time with my nephews, because my nephews came to be 2 years ago. Of course, I love to spend quality time with them. I think I'm going to do a lot of my reviews with like 0.25% B-roll, and then more or less this kind of format where I'm in front of the camera. I'm going to have some notes nearby, and it's not going to be as like a tight script as it was before, which I think a lot of people will enjoy. I think if I'm actually on camera and I have some notes nearby, maybe with a teleprompter, these videos can be pumped out a lot faster, because they'll be a little bit more fluid, a little bit more free, if you will, because I don't have to, get a full script and it has to be word for word perfect. And then like it's double the work having to get all that equal amount of B-roll, right? So it's just ideas for now. But Samsung products are dropping, and then in less than 2 months, Apple is going to host their iPhone event. So that's also really, really exciting. So the iPhone 16 Pro, the regular iPhone 16 is going to come out. New Apple Watches. So the new Apple Watch Series X is going to be the big thing. Like, this is what everyone is really looking forward to, including myself. We need to figure out if they're going to change the band mechanism thing. If they do, then bye-bye, hermano. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to still be here, but like, it's just going to suck. I think I'm going to give up on band collecting, because my band collection isn't complete. So I don't want to go out there and like collect for 2 different collections if they're going to be different, if that makes any sense. So it is what it is. But Mr. Taher says, not too bad. Thanks for asking. How have you been, Taher? Very busy. I mean, very, very busy. In the past year, just killing it at my job. I love my job. I love what I do. I'm a salesman at heart. It just follows my personality. But everything has been really good, Taher. I'm so happy to hear from you. Hopefully you can make it onto the live streams a little bit more often. It really made me smile to see that you're here. Hilda Covarrubias, my wonderful mother, says hola to everyone. So my mom is saying hi. If you don't know hola in Spanish, then shame on you. You should probably know a little bit more Spanish. No, I'm just kidding. But Mr. Alex Yeager, nah, fold isn't worth it. Alex Yeager, $1,800. No, yeah, $1,800, and you will 100% need, 1,000% need insurance. I agree. I agree with Yeager. So I think at my job, anyone that comes in and wants to get a fold, I'm aggressively going to push the insurance. Like, I'm going to be very, 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 very pushy about it. And it's going to be because it's in their best interest. Like, sure, 15 Pro Max, whatever. If you don't want the insurance, if you believe that you're solid, you don't need it, fine. But the thing with the fold is that hinge, man. And so, like, even our Samsung rep that came in the other day, he's like, yeah, this is like the 4th generation hinge. Like, I don't even know what they changed, but it's different. And it just goes to show that this hinge, it's like they're just, it's trial and error at this point. Like, literally, like, that's what it is. So I've had so many people come in back to the store months and months later. I'm talking like 10 months later, and then they want to come in and exchange their fold. And I'm like, well, sorry, but remember, I advise you to get the insurance, and now your hinge is broken. You have to go through Samsung through their manufacturer warranty, which that in and of itself is a whole ordeal. Trust me, like, that is, because they're going to try to do everything in their power to say that it was your fault. Versus if you just had the insurance, okay, I'm a little biased, right? But the insurance that AT&T does carry is really nice. Like, they barely ask any questions. It's an online form. You sign an affidavit if you lost it or it got stolen. Basically, an affidavit is a funny legal document that basically says, I promise what I'm saying is true. That's all an affidavit is, right? And then you sign it, send it in, and you get your replacement. Really few questions asked. So, yeah, whenever the fold is officially released and it goes on sale, I am very, very much going to push insurance on anyone wanting to get a fold, because it's almost a necessity. You know what I mean? So Miss History Buff says, getting a ceramic Series 5 next week. Awesome, Miss History Buff. That's so cool. I have a Series 5 ceramic, and it makes me wonder, like, okay, if Apple is going to make a Series X watch, think about it. If they're going to make a Series X, don't you think they're going to want to do a little bit of fanfare? So I don't think they'll ever go back to like the solid gold kind of watches that initially released when the Series 0 was brand spanking new. But if they don't make a ceramic option, then that is a big fumble by Apple. Like in the past 3 or 4 years, like they've released the titanium versions, which I mean they're nice. Don't get me wrong, the titanium versions are very awesome, but like nothing beats ceramic, like especially white ceramic. Oh my God, those white ceramic Apple Watches look beautiful on like 90% of bands, with one caveat. And that is that the ceramic watches look really bad with metallic bands. So think about it like the Hermes ones, right? The Hermes bands have a metallic lug, so it makes it look a little quirky with that very, very bright white ceramic color. Almost looks plasticky, but it's not plastic. It's ceramic, obviously, right? Versus, you know, just against the metal, the stainless steel. Just it looks weird, in my opinion. All right, so Vicente says, bro, and Vicente also says XRP about to end the lawsuit against SEC and XR Ripple 1. Yo, that is a big win, actually, for cryptocurrency. That's big. What? I didn't even hear about this. But all right, so my coworkers especially know that I've been taking my iPad Air, which this is a fantastic use of an Air, by the way. Let me see if I can log on to my Thinkorswim account. Damn it, I don't know if I can. Hold on. So Thinkorswim is a platform that I use. We're switching over a little bit into stocks, okay? So NVIDIA and most tech stocks today, including Apple, tanked hard. I think Apple was down 3% today. The triple Qs, which is the Invesco QQQ, this is an ETF fund that has a majority of tech stocks. Think Microsoft, NVIDIA, Apple, did I ever say Microsoft? Google, Meta, you know, stuff like that. It was down the most it's ever been, I believe, since 2020 or 2022. So it was a rough day for tech stocks, which is amazing for me because I'm actually betting on the market to go down a little bit. And thankfully, I have been spot on, thank the Lord. And it's been a tough call, though. I've been very nervous the past like week or so because there's a lot of money on the line. But through technical analysis and knowing my knowledge in investing, you can make an educated guess. So you can have an edge, right? Because of all these indicators and all of these trends. So you can kind of see it in the chart and you can make, you know, they're just hints, right? They kind of let you know like, hey, maybe this stock is about to go down, you know? So here, let me look at Tesla, for example. Tesla actually went up a lot after hours. That's kind of crazy. It went up, well, not that much. But let me just show you guys where NVIDIA is at because NVIDIA is definitely the one that I'm eyeing like a hawk. So NVIDIA, I have some put spreads, which I know that I've talked to some of you guys in person about, but it's getting really, really close. So let me show you guys NVIDIA. Now, this is on my mini, so it's not the biggest screen in the world, but let me show you their one-day chart. Hold on just a second. I know that I'm being a nerd right here, but if you will bear with me, you guys will see what I'm talking about. So there's going to be a lot of funky lines and everything, so don't just ignore those, all right? But yeah, NVIDIA today tanked, as you can see right there. So NVIDIA really took a big beating today, and that was because former President Trump earlier today proposed that Taiwan, which is part of China, but it's this very weird legal geographical thing where like technically Taiwan is its own country, but not really. Like by the books, it belongs to China, but I mean, they more or less are their own country, and they have a very, very like deep history on why that is. Basically, the past ruling party retreated. They were cornered. They went and retreated to Taiwan, and that is basically the end of that. So that ruling party that used to rule China retreated into Taiwan, and now they're kind of at this stalemate. It's really weird. Politics can get very confusing at times. But my point with all of this is that buyers beware. NVIDIA, Meta, Google, Apple, all of these stocks are legitimately hitting 52-week highs. And mind you, this is an election year, right? So regardless of where you are on the political spectrum, there is always going to be a lot of volatility, and volatility just means a lot of unpredictability in the stock market. You're going to have some very wild gains up and down. So just be careful while investing. This is not financial advice, but I know that a lot of my close friends in real life, if you guys want, I know that hopefully I'm right. I have 2 days to, it's do or die. Sorry, guys. it's do or die. And so like in 2 days, I'll find out if I won it big, or if not, then I lost a good bit of money, which when you go into investing, you can't bet the farm. You have to go in there like knowing what to expect. You can lose it all, and that's just what it is. But Mike Nealon said, I downgraded from a Series 7 to the White Ceramic Series 5. Never been happier. Mike, nice, dude. Bro, I'm telling you, like the Series 5 ceramic, that was the last watch that came in the ceramic color. And during the Series 3 era, which was, God, how many years ago now? Like what, 7 basically? 7 years ago? Damn. I was 21 when the Series 3 came out. That's crazy. That one came with a black option. Now, it wasn't exactly black. It was like this grayish kind of olive almost color. It was really, really cool. I would love to see that come back for the Series X. I think that my AT&T account is going to hate me come September because first off, I need to pay my iPhone 15 Pro Max off, which is what I intend to do. It's what I do on a yearly basis anyway. Like, since the past 5 iPhones, I've been keeping all of my iPhones. So I'm just going to pay it off and then upgrade to the 16 Pro Max, obviously. But in terms of Apple Watches, dude, if the Ultra 3, I've been talking to my coworkers about this and some of my close friends. If the Ultra 3 comes out in the new space black color, dude, that's going to be terrific. That's going to be what Ultra owners have been asking for so long. Because if you look behind me, and if they keep the band mechanism the same, like some of these darker Apple Watch bands, especially the ones with black lugs, here's this old Nike band, for example, right? It has a black lug, obviously, as you guys can see, right? And by the way, whoever is sending the hearts, I think I know who that is. Thank you so much for sending those hearts. If you want to let yourself be known, please let us know that it's you. I really appreciate it, even though I think I know who that is sending all those hearts. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. So to that person, which if they want to make themselves known, thank you. All right. But anyway, so okay, a black insert, or as some people call it, a black lug, doesn't look too terrible on the like silver-ish color of the regular titanium. But, like, why don't we have options? Like, believe me, whenever I'm selling an Apple Watch Ultra, the number one question I get asked by customers is like, oh, what color options are there? And I'm like, actually, there's only just one. It's silver titanium. So, like, I mean, I just wish we had more options. Plus, another thing is that right now during the summer, it's a downtime for summer. Think about it. Not much has came out other than the Samsung stuff. But most of my audience here on YouTube is Apple, like the team iPhone, basically, or Team Apple for the most part. I'm still going to review the products that dropped, which includes the Fold 6, the Flip 6, the earbuds, the 2 new watches, and then the Ring. The Ring is what I'm really excited about because I do tend to prioritize my health a lot. So, like, I weight lift, I try to drink water a lot. Even though on the weekends, especially when soccer just passed, it was so difficult to get water intake because you're with the boys. Someone proposes, why don't we get pizza and wings? Bet. So then someone DoorDashes like 50 wings, and then someone is like, well, you can't have wings without beer, right? And so like then you down like 3 or 4 beers. Anyway, soccer season is behind us, and yeah, your water intake has to be important, but I think that the Samsung Ring, which, by the way, comes in 3 colors. It's gold, it's silver, and then it's black, right? I find that to be such an interesting product, and I would not be surprised in the slightest if this is Apple's newest. Okay, so this is what I think, right? All right, so this isn't even, like, on the topic of what we were talking about, but look, here's what I think is in store for Apple in the future. If you guys haven't kept up with Apple's product lineup, they release a new product every 5-ish to 8 years, and I mean an entirely new product. So think about when the iPhone first dropped, when the first ever iPhone first dropped. So obviously that was a first generation product, which we now know as the iPhone 2G. Then came, or before that was the MacBook Air. So if you guys remember that very iconic moment of when Steve Jobs took out the the MacBook Air out of a manila folder, that was a iconic moment. So that was a first of its kind, right? Then remember when the iPad first came out, and a lot of people were like, well, it's just a very large iPod, which back then, sure, you could have, you could have argued that yes, it was just a glorified iPod, just a lot bigger. But nowadays, I mean, if you think about, like, for example, what the iPad Pro can do, I mean, it's almost like essential to all of our lives. I love having my iPad Air at work and just having the stock market off to the side. Shout out to my managers for actually allowing me to have like a literal chart just off to the side while I'm in the middle of a sale. So like every now and then I'll just do this and just look at the price action, you know? So shout out to my managers for real. They're awesome. Having that iPad Air, especially now in the 13-inch size, is awesome. It helps me keep track with the stock market, especially when I'm very invested in a high dollar amount play that is do or die. So shout out. But anyway, then came the Apple Watch, or actually before that came the AirPods. You remember when Apple's first ever AirPods came out? Like, that was revolutionary. And then finally came the Apple Watch. Now, if you think about it, since then, Apple hasn't released a new product type, unless you count the Apple Vision Pro, which honestly was a flop. Like, I was going to review it, but then I saw everyone else reviewing it and everyone literally returning it. I don't know of a single reviewer or a single soul who spent $3,500 on Apple Vision Pro and has decided to keep it. And there's many reasons for that. It's heavy. If you don't have it constantly connected to an outlet, it lasts you about 2 hours. It just needs a lot of refinement. This was actually one of Apple's first ever flops. And it's kind of sad because, I mean, it had so much potential. I think it's just too early, if you will. They have a lot of work to do. But what if in the future, which is what I'm getting at, I think that the Apple Vision Pro eventually will transition into more or less smart glasses. And I know that for the past 5 years or so, that has always kind of been like a thing in pop culture. Like, sorry that I'm burping a lot. Dang, I did drink a protein shake after the gym, so sorry about that, y'all. But I mean, Ray-Ban already makes Meta glasses, right? So they already have more or less smart glasses. So I think that that's going to be Apple's like next iteration of the Apple Vision Pro. It needs to be less clunky because who on earth is going to go out in public with, you know, $3,500 Apple Visions, right? It'd be better if they had some kind of smart glasses. Maybe, knowing Apple, they'll be priced at around $500 or whatever, maybe more, maybe $600-700. But just some casual looking glasses, right? That are actually smart and intelligent. Then I think Apple is going to follow in Samsung's footsteps with the Ring. So I think that they're kind of really just observing what Samsung is doing. And I think that this Ring is going to be a very, very important product here in the near future. Mark my words. I think here in the next 3 or 4 years, fitness rings are going to be all the rage. I mean, smartwatches already are very personal devices. They can already kind of like gauge at your fitness. But having that ring is just going to give you that extra layer, especially if you're like, you know, if you're very active. So here, let me catch up with the live chat here real quick. Vicente says, yep, on the 18th, the lawsuit ends. We'll see how the stock market moves. Wait, the 18th is tomorrow. So already looking at, I'm so nervous, man. Yes, NVIDIA's going down. All right, awesome. So I need it to go down even more. All I need at this point is NVIDIA to go down $1.92 by Friday. It's going to be tough. I mean, today alone, it was down 6.73%. That's $8.50 that NVIDIA was down. So I'm praying that tomorrow I wake up and we see another gap down. And then by the time I wake up, NVIDIA is down a whole nother $5. And then at that point, the statistical probability that I will win shoots from like 60% now to like 95%. So that's what I'm really asking for. I told a few of my coworkers that if this comes to fruition, then I will buy food for the team on one day. I just want to share the love. I feel like I will be very fortunate to have like made this play work. Either pizza. Some of my coworkers were floating around like a seafood boil. I don't know who y'all think this is. I don't know if y'all think that I'm like Jeff Bezos or something, but maybe some wings. I would devour wings every day if I had to. And a lot of folks here on the live stream and my personal friends will let you know, don't play with wings and me. Do not play with wings. I will devour wings any day. I will never get tired of them. So anyway, Alex Yeager says, next New Next Up will help you not have to pay it off. Okay, so yes, Mr. Yeager does prove a good point. So check this out, guys. This is a new thing coming to AT&T. It's this enhanced version of Next Up. And for those that don't have AT&T, Next Up is basically the iPhone Forever program. I think that's what they used to call it before. The new Next Up program will be $10 a month, and basically what that will allow you to do is that will allow you to upgrade every single year. But it gets even better. You can actually upgrade 3 times in 1 calendar year. So take of that what you will. Now, of course, with this Next Up program, your phone cannot be damaged. It cannot be cracked. But say hypothetically someone like me, someone that works at AT&T, I could in theory with my S24 put that Next Up on it, right? So put the new enhanced Next Up, and I could upgrade to the Fold and then get some credit towards it, and then I'm paying practically the same amount for the Fold. And then let's just say that in March, so mind you, it's July. Let's just go ahead and say that it's August. It's August, and let's just say that in March, whenever the S25 Ultra comes out, that's just going to be what, like that's 7 months later, I can then once again turn in my Fold and get the S25 Ultra. I think it's going to be a very terrific program, and I think a lot of people, a lot of tech heads like myself are really going to take advantage of that. $10 a month at AT&T, guys. If any of you guys want to switch, let me know. Let me know. I'm your guy. Nicole sending the heart. I knew it. Thank you, Nicole, for always smashing the heart button. And I believe Nicole, with 2 accounts, always hits the like button early, like a lot of my family members do. Bernardo does it. My little brother does it. I know for a fact. My stepfather does it. I know for a fact. My cousin Quavo definitely does it. I really appreciate everyone who does like the live streams even before it starts. So shout out to all of you guys. And Nicole, once again, thank you for all those hearts. Aaron says Bitcoin has took an upward turn since Trump announced his VP, who is being touted a Bitcoin holder, and he's speaking at the convention. So Aaron, I have heard that. Now, the thing with Bitcoin that you got to be very careful about, today it was down a lot. So in investing, there's something called a bull trap. And it seems, oh wow, NVIDIA's actually tanking. That must mean that tech in general is also tanking. Hold on, let me check. So, oh my God, this is such good news. This actually makes me really happy. So Bitcoin was down 1.6%. Not too terrible. I can't even say right now. It looks like it's doing good. It could climb even higher. But that's what I'm saying, guys. During an election year, anything is possible. Like, anything muttered by any politician, or especially the president, is going to make the market move one way or another. It's just the way that it works. But yeah, Bitcoin is definitely rallying back up. It needs to do something. It needs to break out of that channel. Otherwise, we're going all the way back down, which honestly for me would be a really good thing, because I did sell my Bitcoin position at about, what was it? Let me look at the price. I didn't have much in Bitcoin, but I had about, what was it? Like maybe, for those of you guys that can do the math, it was like 0.08 of a Bitcoin or something like that. So that's how much I had in it. And I sold right at around, I think it was when it was 69,000. Right now it's at 64,000. Mind you, though, it dipped all the way down to 55,000. But thank the Lord, it seems like NVIDIA is still going down after hours. I love to see it. Oh my God, thank you. So now, if in the morning it opens up and it gaps down, I will be a very happy camper. You guys just have no idea how long I've been stressed about this play. I opened it about a month ago, and it has been a roller coaster. I cannot wait for it to be over. I just need to know, if tomorrow NVIDIA gaps all the way the fuck down, and it, like, let's just say right now it's at $118. If tomorrow NVIDIA opens up at $112, I'm buying my mom lunch. I'm buying my brother lunch. I'm buying myself lunch. Fuck, like, I'm buying my nephews, even though they're not here. I'm going to just be like, hey, I'm going to text my brother, yo, do they want something to eat? Because goddamn, that's going to be a really good feeling. So anyway, y'all just keep in mind, tomorrow when y'all wake up, just Google NVIDIA stock price, and if it gapped down, if it's under $117, whew, close call, but I made it. And not only that, it was an underdog play, which for anyone that's into like sports betting or whatnot, you'll know like the negative plus odds, like you can kind of think about that play that I did kind of sort of like that. So I was probably like an underdog at like a minus 1,000 favorite. and my play is winning. So, hey, I'm pretty happy about that. So, all right, let me see where we are. Stormy Day. Hello, Stormy Day, saying hi with all those eyes saying 34th like. Thank you so much. I think the like goal on this one is 51. But somehow I feel like the algorithm sometimes is weird. I feel like the Sunday streams, for some reason, the algorithm just really pushes it out to more people, but it could just be me. Either way, I'm just excited that you guys are here interacting with me, and it makes me very happy. Vicente says, food, you finished the Takis already? Not yet. I actually still have them. So Vicente actually paid me for investment advice, sorry. And for my close friends and acquaintances, I charge very little. What I charge is a fiesta-sized bag of Takis or two. That's what I charge. And Vicente, during Pogo Fest, bought me a fiesta-sized bag of Takis. So thank you so much, Vicente. I still have like more than half the bag. So thank you for that. Stormy Day says, Samsung Galaxy Note 9. Stormy, thank you. Bro, you're funny. Oh my God. Hold on. Let me finish this. Stormy Day, Samsung Galaxy Note 9 versus iPad 9 battery drain test. Alex Zager says it's 365 days and you can upgrade 1 month after you get the phone. That's pretty crazy. So I stand corrected. So 365 days and you can upgrade 1 month after you get the phone. Very, very good information on this new Next Up program, and I think a lot of people are going to do it for $10 a month. I'm not even going to lie. Vicente says tech is tanking because everyone putting it into XRP. So actually what's really happening behind the scenes is that there's sector rotation. So like this is very typical of Wall Street. So this might sound like a foreign language to you guys, but bear with me. In the stock market, there's different sectors, right? So just think about them like different categories of companies. Think pharmaceuticals, think tech stocks, think blue chip stocks, which blue chip stocks are more or less considered tried and true companies. Think Home Depot, Walmart, Apple. Let's see, what would be another one? Visa, Delta Airlines, stuff like that, right? Just companies that you know are going to be here for years and years and years and years to come, and that they're profitable and they have plenty of cash flow. There's also other kinds of companies like the financial. So that includes banks, that includes credit card companies like Amex, MasterCard, stuff like that. So there's a sector rotation happening right now where tech stocks have for the past past 4 months, all they've been doing is just climbing this impossible wall of enthusiasm. And so now it's finally switching, right? So like smart money, which is considered hedge funds, and they're considered like the rich people, they are taking all of their money out of tech stocks, right? Securing profits and moving that same money now over to like financials for the most part, or like there's that sector rotation. So money is being taken out from tech stocks and being put into other stocks. Think like banks like Wells Fargo, like Regions stock here down in the South. There's more, Citibank. So that's what's happening right now. And normally when there's a very, very bloody day in the market like we had today, there's normally follow through. And that's what I'm really excited about. So let me guys show you. I was at the gym and I was pissed off because I was like, bruh, there's no way that NVIDIA went up $2 after hours. So this was when I was at, this is going to be hard. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this. So right here was when I was at the gym at $119.57 right there. It's that little, like, you can see it right there, right? I hope I'm kind of at the right spot. But ever since then, it's starting to come back down, and thank the Lord, because during the gym, it reached a maximum of $119.63. Since then, it's dropped almost $1 since I was at the gym. Now it's at $118.69. So once again, I will be very happy if I wake up and this shit just gaps down, and then I'll probably run around my house because it's that big of a play. I know, right? So anyway, let me go ahead and catch up here. Stormy Day, I got an iPod Touch 4 64 gigabyte for $21. Where are you finding these deals, Stormy Day? You gotta send them my way too, bro. Like, whenever you buy this stuff, like, just say, hey, you got to. Like, I know someone who would also buy it off of this price. Let me know, Stormy Day, because I feel like you're gatekeeping. No, I'm just kidding. Instead of bullshit extreme live stream, Uno extreme live. Stormy Day, I feel like you'll never let up that extreme Uno. How's about this? I've wanted this for a long time. I want a live stream that's a podcast kind of style, right? So like I have one or two friends doing a live stream with me, and like we'll have three different cameras. So like one will obviously be me on like me right here, maybe another friend at the corner of the table, and then maybe someone over here at this other corner of this table. And then what if we play Uno, and then off camera we'll have audio but no video, because then that'll violate YouTube's terms and policies. How's about we just cut the video and all you hear is the punches landing? How's that? Stormy Day, would that be something that you would be for? Let me know. King Sakar saying, sup, big dog? Hello, King Sakar in the house. What's going on, bro? I'm over here. I'm talking a lot about like stocks and also all the new Samsung gear that's coming out. I mean, it's a really, really good time to be alive. Let's just wait and see. But hello, King Sakar. I know you joined a little bit late. I'm actually going to end the live stream here pretty soon. Stormy Day, Apple Pencil USB-C versus iPod Shuffle. That's actually one of my favorite ones. Stormy Day, remember, April Fool's Day next year, you are in charge of that silly-ass battery drain test. But honestly, that one right there I think is one of my favorites. USB-C versus iPod Shuffle 3 battery drain test is indeed one of my favorites. Save that one or put it in your notes, because I think that's a top-tier candidate. And then Stormy Day saying, only audio, that's not fun. Hey, that's the best I can do, because if I show violence on my channel, my ass is going to get blocked. My ass is going to get demonetized, and it won't be good. It won't be good. So audio is what I am offering. Take it or leave it. King Sakar says, I dissed my Apple Watch Ultra, bro. No. Did you really? Tell us why, though. Like, sincerely, like, I'm curious. Question number one for King Sakar, did you replace it? So did you get a different Apple Watch? And two, why? Like, tell us why, because I am an avid lover of my Apple Watch Ultra. I don't really think I could ever let it up, honestly. And I think a lot of other people here on the live stream would also agree. I know Jaeger, I'm not sure if he's still on here, but I know Alex Jaeger, I know he has an Apple Watch Ultra, and I doubt he would ditch it for like a Series 9 ever again. I would not, because I mean, it's so awesome. But King Sakar says, I'll give you a chance to guess for what? Oh, hold on. If you diss the Ultra, it has to be something really good. Hold on, let me think. I mean, is it still another Apple Watch? I'm thinking it might be like a titanium, like Series 9, a Series 8, or an Hermes maybe? Maybe an Hermes. Because if you swapped it for an Hermes one with an Hermes band, I can kind of see that's pretty reasonable, especially the Hermes editions. Those are really nice. So that's my guess. I feel like you swapped it for like a Series 9 stainless steel Hermes. Let me know if I'm right. I don't know. Stormy Day says stream on Kick problem solved. We might have to, honestly, but also keep in mind, I need to get two guys that are in agreement that if you lose at Extreme Uno, then that's a 1 minute, that's a whole 60 second beating. So I'm not sure where I'm gonna find someone. And what if I lose, bro? Like, imagine headlines. Like, let's say one of you guys like screen records like, tech YouTuber gets his ass beat after losing Extreme Uno. Like, that's, I really hope I don't lose. Anyway, Stormy Day, I love having you here on the live streams. King Sakar says, to be fair, I still have it, but check your Instagram. Oh, you want me to check it right now? Hold on, let me see. Now I'm curious. Hold on. Ah, here we go. Ooh. That looks amazing. King Sakar, give me permission. Can I turn the camera around? Dude, that is gorgeous. Wow. So King Sakar had a big upgrade. Very, very big upgrade. Now, mind you, it's not a tech upgrade. It's more of a traditional watch. So King Sakar, if you will allow me, let me show everyone on stream, and then everyone who watches at the stream replay, they'll also get to see what you upgraded to. Stormy Day, I plan to get an Apple Watch Series 7 in green or Series 9 in pink around September. And I also plan to get my girlfriend a U Series 8 or something. That's nice. Hell yeah, dude. I think the green Apple Watch Series 7 was one of my favorite ones. People to hire, Mike and Johnny Knoxville, problem solved. Wait, you mean Mike? You mean my friend Mike that pulls up here on the live streams? Dude, that would be hilarious. But nah, they would not agree, because Mind you, I have been lifting and I am on creatine. I mean, I don't mean to show off, but check out the guns. I even have stretch marks on my biceps now. That definitely lets me know that my biceps are growing. But I've been hitting the punching bag lately, and trust me, that's how I release a lot of my stress. King Sakar says, sure, bud. All right, this is what King Sakar upgraded to. Tell me that's not fancy AF. This is bougie. I forget that King Sakar is actually a very bougie human being. I'm very happy for you, man. Here's a video that he also sent me to my Instagram. Thank you for sending that to me, by the way. Thank you for thinking about me, King Sakar. That is a really nice upgrade. I'm really glad that you're enjoying your new, is it Rado? How do you pronounce that? Rado? I don't know. But it looks really, really, really nice, man. So congratulations. It looks really, really nice on you. Once again, I love it. And then Stormy Day saying yes. I love it. So, all right, guys, I think I'm going to end the stream right here. I've been streaming for 39 minutes. So, here's my plan. Now, for sure, guaranteed. Now, you guys hold me to my word unless something crazy happens, though. But September's coming around, right? Which means that there's going to be a lot of reviews that have to come out. They're mandatory, right? So, with that being said, we may have to forego, especially in September, a couple live streams, okay? And so that's basically so that I can utilize this time, because mind you all, before, what you guys see is just surface level. Like, I actually have to prep usually an hour beforehand to make sure everything is in order. Internet connection, lights, stands, cameras, OBS, which is my editing software, my microphone, everything just has to be in order. So, come September, guys, I may be live streaming once a week, okay? And so I'll utilize the other day as an upload day. So if you guys are okay with that, I'm sure you guys hopefully will, because come September, it's go time. Like, there's going to be a lot of products coming out, especially bands, and you guys know that I review every single band, and they're accompanied by giveaways. So I hope everyone has enjoyed this live stream so far. Hold on, let me see. Let me catch up here with the rest. Stormy Day says Samsung Galaxy Note 2 versus Apple Magic Keyboard. What? Dude, Stormy Day, you be cracking me up with these. King Sakar says, also, you'd never believe what happened. So the mall I have my store in, the same mall has a Samsung Experience store? Oh, so the mall I have my store in. Oh, yeah, and King Sakar opened up his own telecom store, which is amazing. That is so cool, dude. A Samsung Experience store? Bruh, you have it all. Vicente says, damn, September going to be busy. Dude, it is. Well, more or less late September. So late September going into October. Because remember, normally Apple hosts their event before my birthday, almost always. So it's normally like September 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, or whatever. And then they will release their products, but they're not available. They don't actually become available until like September 23rd, 22nd, 24th, around those dates. So pre-orders begin normally like the following Friday. And then a week after that is when, they become actually available in stores. So anyway, yeah, late September going into October, bruh, finna be really busy. And I think I'm going to let everyone know, maybe from September to December, I'm going to have you guys vote as to what day you guys would prefer for me to stream. And then on the day that you guys choose for me not to stream, that will be dedicated as an upload day. That is going to help me out a lot with timing because, again, these live streams, as much as I love them, they do take a lot of preparation, more than you guys think. So I hope you guys are okay with that. King Sakar, on the 11th, they were giving a live demo where me and my employee went. Bro, that is so cool. Vicente said more reviews and your birthday. One of those weekends, we'll have to have it off to celebrate your birthday. Dude, yes, please, Vicente. If you can come up here, that'd be awesome. And the girl was wearing bold clothing with a huge Z Flip Fold merch. Dude, I'm telling you, some people are really big about the Samsung Galaxy Fold. Not myself, but I know that there's a market out there. Stormy Day, I can't wait for the Pixel 9. Heard? I mean, you're in the minority, Stormy Day, because a lot of people don't really even know that, like, Google sells phones. King Sakar, she had a Galaxy Watch Ultra on with the orange band, the one that looks like the ocean band, huh? And at a Pure Vinegar incident, I was wearing my Ultra 2 with the orange. Whoa. Once she was done briefing, I took my watch off in a crowd of like 30, 40 people and asked her, don't our watches look identical? Dude, she was blank. That is crazy, dude. That must have been like not deja vu, but like twin kind of moment. That's crazy, man. Had nothing to say. Dude, I'm telling you, they look so similar. They're copy and paste. I'm for sure gonna make an Ultra versus like the new Samsung Ultra Watch comparison. I think that's really gonna be a banger of a video. But all right, guys, thank you so much for the 38 likes. We didn't quite reach our goal, but that's okay. It's never about the like goal. It really is just about interacting with you guys. So I am clocking out for now. I'm gonna continue working on this battery drain test that I sometimes life gets so busy and I am disappointed in myself, guys, trust me, but I can't be too hard on myself because I'm only human. And I mean, after all, with my YouTube channel, it really is just basically me running like, you know, the upload process from beginning to end. I do have Vicente that helps me out a lot with the live streams, but bear with me, guys. I really do appreciate everyone's patience. All right, clocking out for now. You guys make sure to stay hydrated. I can't wait to catch y'all in the next live stream, which should be on Sunday. And before then is when I'm planning to upload, finally, my iPad battery drain test. So everyone have a good night, good afternoon, or good morning, depending on where you are in the world. And I cannot wait to catch you all in the next one. Dude, that watch does go kind of crazy. I'm not even going to